but we're here for Homebound. It's a very special film. I think मेरे अब तक के करियर में I think सबसे ना सिर्फ accomplished but I think सबसे personal film है मेरे लिए. Artists, you have ambitions as actors. आपको और बेहतर करना है, ग्रो करना है, लेकिन कुछ कहानियाँ आती हैं जो आपको अपने बहुत ही एक फंडामेंटल लेवल में छू जाती हैं. एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ दोज फिल्म्स एंड आई थिंक एक बहुत ही ज़रूरी फिल्म है सामाजिक तौर पे कि ये फिल्म लोगों तक पहुँचे, लोग ये कहानी देखें. जो असली पक्की दोस्ती होती है ना, यू कैन शेयर योर इनसिक्योरिटीज, वल्नरेबिलिटीज, तुम्हारे क्या गम है जिंदगी में, खुशियां क्या है.
Exactly how we spill it to our best friends.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey guys, I'm Manjari Mukherjee and you are watching me on Top Diaries channel. I'm in conversation with the one जो already लाखों दिलों के धड़कन है. He's the dhadak of millions of hearts out there. But I think right now he's our pride. And why do I say this? Because okay, so this is personal, guys. Because personally, I love watching films a lot. And when I watch this particular man's films, okay, be it any kind of film, be it a dhadak, be it Homebound, he makes me feel creatively satisfied as an audience. I fall in love with the character, the story, and he just builds onto that more and more. So, welcoming on board the one and only Ishaan Khatter on Pub Diaries.
Thank you.
Congratulations on Homebound.
Thank you,
I
Manjari.
have to say you, the moment I have heard, I mean, incredible reviews. I mean, international audiences, they are loving it so much. Okay, it's already, you know, the official entry for India in Oscars as well, which is a huge, huge thing for anyone. You're literally the pride of the nation right now. And I have to also say this. तो मैंने screening पे नहीं देखी movie.
जी.
I went to watch the film because I have been wanting to watch it since a
Thank
very
you for
long
doing
time.
that. I appreciate
And
that.
I watched it with my dad because
Ji.
he loves these kind of stories a
Ji.
lot. And the one thing that we kept saying is that what an acting, what an actor, what an actor. And
Thank you, Manju.
so he has, when he came to know that I'm here,
Yeah.
having this conversation with you, the one thing he kept saying me 100 of times, again and again, you will tell him that I like him. I said, yes, I will tell him that you like him.
Much love to your father.
So thank you so much for giving us the characters
Thank
you
you.
have, Ishaan. Seriously. And to celebrate the success of Homebound. And because I couldn't bake anything. I do bake, but मेरे को time नहीं मिला because it's Durga Puja also right now. So thanks to Daniel Patisserie, I got some macarons, which I think you don't like sweets. So that's why.
You know, I'm actually, I have a lot of sweets, but thank you. I'll take this after the
Okay,
interview. Thank you so much.
chalega. Fine, cool. No problem. Moving on to Homebound.
Yeah.
When I first saw the film, the periods of hope, the struggle, the social messages that it kind of put on as well across. One thing that I felt was that this emotionally charged, yet very sensitive and grounded film that we have seen, it talks about a lot, but sometimes these kind of films demand a lot out of an actor. What was that process like for you?
So, first of all, you want to do this in Hindi or English?
English.
Either English.
Yeah, English.
Thank you, Manjari. आपने बहुत सराहाया. I'm very, very grateful. Very kind words. But we're here for Homebound. It's a very special film. I think मेरे अब तक के करियर में I think सबसे ना सिर्फ accomplished but I think सबसे personal film है मेरे लिए. I think कुछ कहानियाँ होती हैं जो हम सबसे बहुत बड़ी होती हैं.
Absolutely.
As artists, you have ambitions. As actors, आपको और बेहतर करना है, ग्रो करना है, लेकिन कुछ कहानियाँ आती हैं जो आपको अपने बहुत ही एक फंडामेंटल लेवल में छू जाती हैं. एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ दोज फिल्म्स एंड आई थिंक एक बहुत ही ज़रूरी फिल्म है सामाजिक तौर पे कि ये फिल्म लोगों तक पहुँचे, लोग ये कहानी देखें, समझें. जिस तरह का असर लोगों पर हो रहा है ये फिल्म देखने के बाद, इट्स अ फिल्म दैट मेक्स यू इंट्रोस्पेक्ट. It's a film that makes you think. It's a film that makes you feel. बहुत ही accessible film है, relatable film है. लेकिन I think कुछ ऐसी कहानियाँ होती हैं जो बहुत ही rare होती हैं. आजकल हम सिनेमा में hinterland की कहानियाँ भी कम देख रहे हैं. हमारा 80-90% जो population है, हमारी जो आवाम है, they are based in rural India. वो कहानियां हमें कम देखने को मिल रही हैं. एंड आई थिंक अल्टीमेटली जो कहानी ये फिल्म कहती है वो ऐसे लोगों की कहानी है जिनको हम आसानी से भूल जाते हैं और अनदेखा कर देते हैं. वो इसलिए क्योंकि we see them as statistics when we read these kind of stories. It's based on a true story. हम numbers में देखते हैं. एंड वो numbers में जब हम देखते हैं तो उनकी lived experiences जो होती हैं, उनकी जो कहानी होती हैं, इंसानियत होती है, उनके जो तजुर्बे होते हैं, अनुभव होते हैं, वो सब आप अनदेखा कर देते हैं. So it's easier to disconnect from it. Our aim was to take two people out of this number and tell you their story and thereby humanize them. And I think आजकल हम बहुत desensitize हो गए हैं. And I think ये एक फिल्म है जो आपको feel कराती है. And I think that's why it's a very important film. Yeah.
Absolutely, I completely agree. I think for me, one of the most important scenes in the whole film was when he was losing the one anchor of his life, the most strongest anchor, your character Shoaib, obviously.
Yeah. No spoilers for those who've not seen. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but what can I say? I mean, I still remember it so fresh in my mind because that scene was literally something that touched my heart a lot. The way how you were trying to revive the life of the person that you have loved so much, and you were trying to create scenarios in his head so that he can come back. It was beautiful. It touched my heart a lot. I think that was one of my most favorite scenes out of the whole thing because you were phenomenal in it.
Thank you, Manjari. I think to come back to your previous question also, of course it's very demanding as an actor, but I think it was written so beautifully, and I think नीरज गैवान एक ऐसे filmmaker हैं जो इतनी खूबसूरती से observe करते हैं life को कि it feels very 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 real, and he's not a manipulative filmmaker. वो over dramatize नहीं करते किसी चीज को, लेकिन इतनी feeling के साथ बनाते हैं वो film कि वो लोगों तक पहुंच जाती है, and it's straight to your heart. And I think it was probably the most difficult scene I've performed as an actor in my career so far. And more so because unfortunately it's based on a true story. So एक एहसास था कि एक बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है इस फिल्म को लोगों तक पहुंचाना, इस कहानी को लोगों तक पहुंचाना. And with that scene particularly, it felt कि there was a big responsibility. बहुत ही भारी था उस scene का वजन पूरी फिल्म पर. मुश्किल तो रहा, but I think everybody who's been a part of this film was so intentional, was so involved. सब अपने क्राफ्ट में इतने माहिर तो नहीं कहूँगा, but involved और इतने accomplished थे कि nobody let the film down. Not a single department. चाहे आप प्रोडक्शन डिजाइन की बात करें, कॉस्ट्यूम्स की बात करें, सिनेमाटोग्राफी की, म्यूजिक वाज इतना सहज था, इट जस्ट सपोर्टेड द फिल्म. एंड नीरज इज राइटिंग एंड डायरेक्शन. आई थिंक ही इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टोरी टेलर, एंड आई थिंक ऐसे फिल्म मेकर्स को हमें सपोर्ट करना चाहिए. इट्स अ वेरी आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ दिस फिल्म, एंड
you should be. You have all the reasons to be proud of it. I think that is exactly the reason why we are also. I literally am very proud right now because every time you come up with these stories and these characters, and I just feel a little bit more proud of having faith in you as an actor, going to the theaters or watching your series, watching your films, and I'm like, yeah, I have faith that he's gonna kind of really give me something cool. I love it.
Thank you.
But I want to know, as an actor, as an audience, when you have acted in something like Homebound as well, I told you my favorite scene, the scene that really touched my heart. When you watched the film, what was that one scene or one moment that kind of even takes you now, turns the tables and turns the time for you and takes you back to that place?
There are so many scenes in this film that I even as an audience that deeply affected me. The first time we saw the film was in Cannes in its final form, and I had seen an edit of the film previously, but when I saw it in its final form in Cannes, I think I was also deeply moved. It's probably the film that I've done in my career that moved me the most of my own work, because you watch your work very,
Yes.
I think I can watch it objectively, but you watch it even technically sometimes. But this this film really takes you in. And I think some of the scenes that I can think of are the cricket match scene in the second half. I think the scene with Vaishali and Chandan, where they're sitting under a tree and she tells him कि कौन सी ईंट उठाए हैं तुमने, and she says कि चुनने का भी अधिकार तुम्हें ही मिला. So you see the different levels of privilege even in the same household, you know, where he's not just painting every character with the same brush.
That's
you
like
understand
on the face.
Exactly. And there's a beautiful scene of Shalini Vatsa ma'am, who's playing Chandan's mom, where she talks about वो नोकीली एड़ियाँ and her mother, और कैसे विरासत में उन्हें एड़ियाँ ही मिली हैं.
Yes.
And there's a beautiful callback to that in the second half when we're in that village and one amma comes and gives us water, and it camera slowly tilts down on her heels. I think those moments just give you goosebumps, you know.
True,
and
true, very true.
So there's so many scenes. I mean, I really think it's a very, very admirable work of art.
Absolutely, I completely agree. I mean, it's a beautiful film. I mean, I truly, truly want to urge people out there to go and watch Homebound, because it's a film that you will connect to no matter where you're from in India and where you come from, what are your roots. It doesn't matter. It's a film that needs to be watched, needs to be felt. And only when you watch it, you feel it. That it's that kind of a film. So yeah, I completely agree.
That makes me so happy.
But I want to know who in real is the Chandan of your life?
This is the question that's been, who's my Chandan?
Yeah.
Vishal is only my Chandan. No one else can be Chandan. I think that happened very early on. In fact, Neeraj bhai urged us कि तुम दोनों please don't be those filmy kind of friends. You know, I don't want you to only share your triumphs with each other. Be vulnerable with each other. जो असली पक्की दोस्ती होती है ना, you can share your insecurities, vulnerabilities. So सबसे पहली चीज तो as an exercise ही gave us कि बैठो साथ में, बातें करो, talk about your childhood, open up to each other. And we did that. He came to my house, मैंने कॉफी बनाई उसके लिए, बैठे हम, बोला बताओ भाई सीन क्या है. तुम्हारे क्या गम है जिंदगी में, खुशियां क्या है.
Exactly how we spill it to our best friends.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So वही हुआ हमारे साथ, and then I think उसके बाद से it became much easier to be open with each other and be vulnerable with each other, and literally, you know, be एक दूसरे के हम confidants थे, साथी थे, you know, through this journey. And this is a journey that we both took together, and we'll always have it together. And there was no feeling of competitiveness and none of that. It was just raising the game, supporting each other, and trying to get to the truth of our characters. And I think जो इस फिल्म की जो सबसे खूबसूरत चीज है, जो एक कोर है, एक फलक्रम है इस फिल्म का, वो दोनों की दोस्ती है. And I think इनकी दोस्ती इतनी बड़ी मिसाल है, अपने आप में इतनी बड़ी मिसाल है, if you look at it, you know. So it was very important to get that right, and I'm so grateful I had a partner like Vishal, you know.
I was very sad when they had the fight. I'm giving out a lot of spoilers. Oh my god!
Okay,
but then the audience in me is like kind of striving right now. But anyways, but I was very happy when they came together. It was a very sweet moment for me. But moving along, you know, there are multiple different kinds of critics right now in this world and in this age, especially because we are living in a digital age. So amidst all this noise, as an actor, which or whose critic is most important to you, and you feel that this matters the most for me because everything else is noise? It comes from different kind of factors, obviously, but this one is something that you completely trust in your life.
I don't know. I think for me, what's important is whether people look at the film as a film, and you know, anyone whose opinion is unbiased is important to me.
Absolutely.
So I look for that, and I'm very grateful that this film is across the board. Whether you look at, you know, it was insane. The last week has been so blessed. I mean, we got a Guardian review that gave us 4 stars. We got the first ever 5-star review from Renuka Vyavare in Times of India and Filmfare. First, you know, I've not seen so many 5 stars in my life. So obviously the critics giving their vote of confidence for this film means a lot. But it's the audience's reactions to me, and that response has been so unanimous. The fact that everybody who watches this film needs to sit with themselves after. Nobody's getting up. Everybody um, feels the need to introspect. It makes you so acutely aware of your own privileges. The fact that it's moving people to tears. I think that to me is the biggest um, testament to the fact that this is an important film, and it needs to reach people. And like you said, ये किसी एक तरह की ऑडियंस के लिए नहीं बनी है. हमने बहुत कॉन्शियसली, खासकर नीरज भाई ने इस फिल्म को एक ऐसे अंदाज से बनाया है सो दैट इट इज एक्सेसिबल टू पीपल. एंड ये हमने कांस में भी देखा था. कान की ऑडियंस एक बहुत ही फिल्म एजुकेटेड, क्रिटिकल, फिल्म कॉन्जियर टाइप की ऑडियंस है. फिर टिफ में हमने हजारों लोग के साथ बैठ के रॉय थॉमसन हॉल में फिल्म देखी. एट मेलबर्न, नाउ ही इज गोइंग टू ज्यूरिक. अब हिंदुस्तान में हम देख रहे हैं. हमारे दिग्गज कलाकारों ने, नसीर साहब ने, जावेद साहब ने, अपर्णा सेन मैम ने एक स्क्रीनिंग में फिल्म देखी. द अदर डे वी हैड अ प्रीमियर. आफ्टर दैट द इंडस्ट्री केम फॉर दैट. And everybody's reaction has been unanimous. It's everybody just is so affected and hit so hard, by this film, and so deeply moved that it makes me very proud. And I think that people should just watch it. I think
I agree with you. I agree with the point where it makes you feel grateful for your privileges, and that did it. It kind of did it. When the credits were rolling, the music and everything, it just kind of created that environment and setting where I was sitting and just thinking how much of cribbing I have done in my life. Why do I do it? I should be grateful for what I have already. I mean, look at this and look at me. So I completely relate to that emotion that you have felt. So yeah. But lastly, because we are really, really packed on time, this is something that I really want to ask you. 7 years in the industry, Ishaan. It's a beautiful journey that you've lived out as an actor, and as I told you, I'm immensely proud of that journey that you've lived, because I think without a doubt I can say that you prove this saying that slow and steady wins the race. At the end of the day, you personify that saying, and I say it because somehow I feel you've cracked that algorithm जहाँ पे मैं मासी भी हूँ, मैं classy भी हूँ, मैं conventional, unconventional. I'll give you creative satisfaction, and then I'll also kind of go out there and become a heartthrob for you guys. So how do you balance this? And has there ever been a time, because I feel that when you're living a journey, there's ups and downs, and I myself sometimes in my own journey feel a little insecure that अच्छा हो रहा है सबका, but I want मेरा भी अच्छा हो और थोड़ा जल्दी हो. I become impatient as well. So have you ever felt that?
Yeah, I think we all have our own hopes and aspirations and dreams, and there are times where your spirit is slightly affected, but the one thing that I think keeps me going probably is that I really am proud that I've made my own choices, and I don't have anyone else to credit or blame for my choices. And I really like to believe in what I'm doing because it makes the whole thing easier. So you do different things for different reasons, but I'm very proud that I've been able to. It's not about showcasing a versatility. It's just that it excites me as an actor, and I've been able to find myself through these different roles and things that I've been able to do. And I have an explorative and adventurous nature also as a person, and I've gotten to know myself better through this journey also. And yeah, hopefully it's just a start. Hopefully I'll keep surprising myself and surprising the audience, and
absolutely,
that's what makes me happy and keeps me going.
Surprises from you are always welcome.
Thank you, Manjari. Thank you. But and biscotti from you is always welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishaan. Thank you. But no thanks to me. It's all Daniel Patisserie. I actually have something, a hamper for you.
Oh, how sweet.
This is from my side.
Oh,
so
what is this?
This is my favorite, dessert place, Daniel Patisserie. It's a hamper. It has coffee, cookies.
Thank you.
It has a lot of stuff. It has cake.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Because I couldn't bake, so I had to put.
You're very sweet. Thank you so much, Manjari. I appreciate it.
And I'm known as the Santa Claus of the media industry because whenever we meet someone for the first time, and if we really, really love them a lot, we give them a customized gift from our side. It's from Pop Diaries to create a memory with you.
Santa Claus of the media. I love it.
Okay, so this is from Myope. It's the first perfume bar.
Oh,
I
wow.
first actually got my dad one of these
Oh, wow.
perfumes.
That's actually
We
such a thoughtful gift.
customize the perfume.
That's so
and
sweet. Look, it has my
it-
name on it also.
Yes.
How cute. Thank you, Manjari. This
Thank
is
you.
very sweet. Thank you so much.
I hope you love the perfume.
I appreciate it. Can I see what it's
Yeah,
like?
sure.
Let's see.
I just hope you like it.
Lovely. What are these? It's very fresh.
It's a little
बढ़िया है यार.
woody and thoda sa musk रख के, but also trying to keep it fresh and everything.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ishaan,
Appreciate it.
for this honor. It's honor, actually.
Thank you.
And thank you
Manjari.
for all the films that you've given me and all the characters.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the gifts you've given me, and I
Thank
look
you.
forward to meeting Santa Claus again.
Well, guys, that was a wonderful conversation with the one and only Ishaan Khatter. What will you do? You will like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. And definitely don't forget to comment and let me know what you loved about this lovely human being that I've just had a very beautiful conversation with. And don't forget to watch Homebound. Bye.